Hello, am I audible? Hello? Okay. Um, so I was having some trouble with game audio, so we will see. No, okay. Um, Hold on, I need to fiddle with some cables. I was muted. So is the audio going to your guys' end at all? Or okay, hold on. We're just going to add a new video capture device. Alright, it's saying it's detecting audio, but it's not. Why are you not working? Oh, you guys can hear it? Okay. And cool. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so apologies for the scuff start. If you weren't here on Monday, I discovered that I can't play games and read chat yet at the same time. So I'm not doing RuneScape because that would have required way more attention than I can give because I would have been doing Leviathan or TOA. So yeah, I guess we will get into it. Let me know if it's too loud or anything. Okay, that's too loud actually. Okay, hopefully this is better. And I'm used to PlayStation controls, sorry. Okay, should be good now. Yeah, hello everyone. I am a little bit scuffed right now. I mean, I was scuffed last stream too, but I also got really sick from the yellow water I drank last stream. So this time I have a lot of liquids that aren't yellow. I mean, the tea is yellow, but like it's not contaminated. It's actually supposed to be yellow. So hopefully things go okay. Yeah, thankfully my roommate's partner brought over 2 giant cases of bottled water, so I should be good. I'm also playing through OBS, so apologies if I do like extra shit at the game. I was actually going to try and play this on PlayStation, but there's some sort of HDMI protection. I forget what that's called. HDCP or something, and I couldn't strip it. in like the 5 minutes before stream.
The great cosmos. A world of mystery, both tantalizing and terrifying. Not a very well-publicized world, you understand, but a glamorous and influential world nevertheless.
I have a splitter, but it wasn't working.
Bold yet sensitive.
I think it's supposed to work though, so I'm gonna experiment with that and check settings. Also, yeah, Chovek is my only, or Shovek is my only full-time moderator at this point.
No big deal, really.
Tunk has been slacking, Small Dog is gone, I think Bep is dead.
Of his ways, the wisest of kings sent to the planet Earth his beloved son, the prince, and commanded him to make a Katamari
Bep is dead.
of ample.
We will miss them dearly. Bep is dead. They died in a horse girl-related accident. We will miss them dearly.
The Katamari entrusted to him by the king, rolling up more things than you can count. Vaulting boxes, pencils, erasers,
Postcards, ramen, robots, cows, sheep, this girl, that boy, moms and dads, bicycles, moms and dads, buildings, rainbows, clouds, islands, dreams.
I'm a little bit too over to the left. Can I move me? No, that's the game.
rolled them all up. Rolled and rolled until
There we
the
go.
Katamari was big enough to be lifted up to space to replace the shiny stars that were so grievously lost. And that, dear friends, was the plot and purpose of the fabulous game called
Katamari Damacy!
So
its popularity recognized.
I have played the first game in this series a lot. It was kind of my go-to. I have lots of memories of sitting in front of a giant, oversized, but incredibly shitty CRT. So I haven't played this one ever. I mean, I played it for like 5 minutes previously, and it was kind of laggy in handheld mode for some reason. So
Fans crying out from all over the world.
CRT Love is great. I do not own one, but I really want to. I will check Riot after stream, I think. This is weird. It's using... Oh, I am not used to Nintendo controllers. I don't have a good reason why I have this game on 2 consoles. Not really sure. I cannot... Hi, Ren. I cannot kiss the king. I think. If you can, that would be kind of weird. I think he's like our dad. Yeah, Tunk, we're not kissing the king. Star Creator, can I like steal 1 or 2 of those? Maybe? Also, apologies if my avatar seems a little laggy. I don't really know why that's happening. Yeah, I don't really know why. So, if you weren't here last time, I'm not reading the narration myself because my voice is not strong enough yet to actually do that. Even just the 2.5 hour stream I did last time was enough to kill my voice for like a full day. So hopefully it gets better. And I'm sorry if you hear the kitten crying outside the door. The office still isn't cat safe. Oh, I forgot. He just kind of talks about a bunch of bullshit. So I will speed through this a little. I would let the kitten in, but it's not safe in here. So. Oh, there's also screen tearing. I think I have it in... OBS is in the middle of 2 monitors. Okay. Also, if you hear background noises, sorry, but it's like under 30 degrees, so I had to turn on the heat. Yeah, it should be just OBS is tearing something awful because it's between 2 technical... Hi, Anchor. It's between 2 different monitors. So... Alright. Yeah, apologies for the sleepier start. Was very sick, so I did not sleep super well. I might adjust that a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Monologue. Oh my god, he never shuts up. I forgot about this. Okay. You will never get me to stop apologizing. Cool. And then there is one more prompt, which is blocked by the... Okay, cool. Yeah, I will continue apologizing. The more you bring up the apologies, I will start apologizing for apologizing. Alright, it is... Hold on. Is there a way... No, there's not a way to adjust audio yet. Okay, this should be good. This is an interesting remix of the first game song. I have... Yeah, not really sure what to say. Let's see, height to overcome the wall. Oops. Is this not enough? Oh, here we go. I will send you pictures of Gribble as soon as stream is over. She is okay. She will live for being without me for a couple hours. And if she continues, I'm eventually going to feel bad enough and let her back in. Probably. Even if I shouldn't. And even if she'll probably ruin stuff and maybe cause, I will keep her away from the chemicals. Right. Where is Ace? Oh, over there. I'm not giving her the chemical. She will actually die. I would like to not go to the vet. The vet is very expensive. She has had enough vet trips for like several years at this point. No, I'm not letting her eat lead. There is enough lead for her to eat just in the paint. I would... The lacquer thinner I have smells really good, but I'm not sure about the rest of them. Jen, I am not giving the cat lead. She is already stupid. She does not need to get stupider. Chat is completely blocking that. Yep. I don't think there's a good place to put chat. Dyspeptic. Who are you? Like, I obviously know who you are if you're calling me bees, but... I don't recognize that username. Oh, is that Dis? Oh, that would make sense. Alright, I'm just gonna mash through because there's no way... Yeah, I'm sorry, Dis. Here. Does this work? Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay, no, this is terrible. There is no way to get the... Well... I could shrink the game, but I don't have an overlay or anything set up, so... I'll just do it like this for now. Also, is everything visible? There is a... Yes, everything should be visible. Alright. I'm not deleting chat. I'm leaving chat. Chat is kind of important, I think. Maybe. I'm not deleting chat. I wonder if I could adjust like the opacity of chat though? Can you do that? I do not see a setting to do that. I'm sure you can. Yeah, Bep is dead. Bep died in a horse-go-related accident. It was very, very tragic. Did I exit out somehow while I was messing with menus? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna move this back here so that my eyes are looking at the right place. It was very funny. I don't know if those are the words I should be using for that. But this is revenge, by the way. Alright. Yeah. Hi, Pi. Don't worry about it and don't connect this to anything else you might know about that involves horses recently. Just, you know, just don't worry about it. Hi, small dog. Yes, sure. Plinko. We will go with Plinko. Ah, fuck. Oh well. Add mask blend, opacity. Okay, I will try that real quick. And also maybe let in the very pathetic little meow meow. Browser, filters, effect filter. No, not audio filter. Effect filter. Add image, mask blend, opacity. What was the bad word that I said? Genuinely, because I don't remember what it was. Plinko. What is wrong with Plinko? That's supposed to have adjusted the opacity. Filters. I'll figure that out later. Okay, opacity. Select color, type, alpha. I am adjusting the opacity. Info, settings only apply to SDR video. Yeah, for some reason it's not working. Oh well, I will get that fixed. I will bug drop later. They probably know. Since they seem to know everything I didn't know. And then made fun of me for not knowing it. Pichu, it's because I'm dumb and young and... No, not young. I'm dumb and old. Opposite of young. Sorry, I'm still very much kind of trying to get used to the routine of reading and playing and dealing with the cat yelling in the background, who I will probably let in after this level. I'm not a hag. I still have, like, 1 more year. I am still free for another year. I'm not like a 20. I have 1 more year until I'm a hag. I'm 29. That is youthful and youthful. I think it's youthful. Is she still meowing? I have my headphones on, so I can't hear. Alright. Oh, I guess it's also blocking the time limit. Okay, hold on. I am not the one meowing. Shut up. I am not a kitten. I'm not a cat. Yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, chroma key. Alright, hold on. Let me fix like 5 things real quick. I'm sorry. Oh god, this is actually archived and there's somehow more scuff than the other one. Window filters, effect filters. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Filters. I will tell Griddle that you love her. Chroma key. Key type. So then I just adjust the opacity there. Yeah. Sure. 69. That seems good. Okay, now I will let her in and also not play through OBS, I think. What? Do you want to come in? You, Momo. Here, Gribbo, here. Here's the cat bed. It's just for you. Just for you, meow meow. Here you go. All right. And then yeah, there we go. That's passed through. Grip grip. What are you getting into? Oh no, that's fine. You can stay in that corner. There is nothing dangerous over there, I think. Probably. Okay. And can I adjust the size of this? I can. Awesome. I can't zoom in. That kind of sucks, but okay. All right, well, I can kind of read chat. Hello, I am back. I got everything set up. And hopefully we don't hear crashing noises. Oh, now you want to leave? I let you in and now you... No? Okay. Bep, she was literally right by the Ethernet cable. I do not want her to destroy it, please. She has destroyed enough of my cables. Okay. I am a little bit less distracted now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop talking to Beth. Hi, Gribbo. There is a lot of fragile stuff on this desk. Please be careful. And they're just shit-talking my Katamari the entire time. Just ruining my confidence. There's no room on the desks, child. I'm sorry. I will... No, don't... Okay. No, God, no, that table's worse. Disposable Uranus. you're in the curtains. Stay in the curtains. Those are safe. Yes, you're safe there, baby. Sorry, I'm a little bit, yeah. That was a terrible soundtrack for watching her go through this room. Yes, I can hear Gribble wreaking havoc behind me. Ha! What? What's wrong? Do you like the curtain? Are you enjoying the curtains? Is that what's going on? Oh, what? Are you interested in Alira Pandora's breasts? Is that what's going on? Do you like Alira Pandora? Okay. Oh, right, I'm streaming. Don't worry about the mouse pads. I have like 3 of them. Alright, that was pathetic. I was distracted. They called it mediocre. So I'm going to play. What are you doing? Child! Okay. Everything is fine. I am not stressed out about the tiny cat. It was either having her outside and making me feel like I want to cry, or hello. My voice is... Is there a continuation to that, or... Oh, thank you. It is a little bit hoarse right now, because I've been talking way more than I usually do. But thank you. Alright. Hoarse, it's not that kind of hoarse voice. No, not that kind of hoarse voice. No. I'm not neighing. It is Hiki voice. Alright. Revenge arc for this. I really wish there was a way for me... Ren. Hi Halo, my chat is completely normal. I think. Honestly, as far as chats go, this one is pretty normal. Griddle, what are you knocking over back there? Oh shit, I want the crayfish and the little dude. Okay. Concentrate, concentrate. Oh, hold on. She unplugged the... Ren? No self-deprecation. Griddle! Griddle, how about you leave Mommy's office? Here. Let me pick you up and you can yell into the mic. I mean, I would let her in here if there isn't... Grip, grip. Yeah, okay. I'll put you down. Also tossing you out. No! God damn it. Here, come on. Look at this. Gretel. Look at this. Look at this. Look. It's a Pomu puppet. It's a puppet moo. Come on, you want to eat the puppet, don't you? Come on. Come on, you want to eat it. You look at its little beady eye. Yes, you want to get the puppet, right? Yes, you want to eat the puppet, right? Come on, eat the fairy. Yes. Come eat the fairy. Look at those evil little black eyes. Come on. Go get it. Don't just watch it. All right, I'm just throwing you out. Shut up. No. Hi, sorry. I need to find out where everything got knocked to. Hello. I'm back. Yeah, those are her angry, I don't want to get picked up right now. Stop telling me not to do something noises. She mostly makes those at my roommate. A lot. Also, she yells. And screams and cries. Why is the video... Okay. Hold on, the video connection is really unstable. God damn it, girl. There are so many Game Boys. Oh, because she knocked over the Switch. Oh, I hope she didn't. Hi. I will check out that clip later. Kind of scared. Yes. She is... Oh god, why is the audio like... So the video is working fine through the capture card, but it keeps on dying on the monitor. Okay, hold on. This is annoying because it's OLED switch too, so it's not. Is this correct? No, those are... Yeah, right. You can post that. Hold on. Is this good? Ah, fuck. No, they're swapped. This is not technically scuffed at all. ML stands for Modders Lounge. It's just a server that we're both in. Oh, I mean, yeah, you can post the stream if you want. I am no longer... It is... Yeah. Okay. We're good. I am sorry for being a little all over the place. And if she did end up damaging the HDMI out or something, you know what? I needed an excuse to get into my Switch anyway. I think Anchor has my old Switch, but I don't know if they still do or if they updated the firmware. But I think you could actually soft mod that one to jailbreak it. So, Anchor, if you're still here, don't update that. Okay, I will test that out. Next time we meet up, because I also need to get my old PS3 from you and... Yeah, I think it's a hack. I thought that there was something that they did to the firmware, but I admittedly do not know switches. I have some friends and acquaintances that are really good at switches. But switches are not my thing. You do. But Beb, I thought you hadn't done any mod chips or anything. Unless you know the software part of it. Is this just, can we not make it as big as possible? That's kind of disappointing. Mundane. Okay, this one is time attack. Okay. I will try and get back into the game. Coffee was taken. Hold on, I've been getting follows and my alerts have not been showing up. Why have they not been showing up? I'll fix that after stream. I even have like a... Oh, wait, no, they have been showing up. There's one. Oh god, Mako just followed. Hi, Mako. Yeah. Yeah, it's Pep's fault. Oh, the little guy was blocked by the stream stuff. Mako, don't look. You're like a professional content creator, and I just spent half my stream fighting with my cat. Mako is... I mean, the videos are unedited, but they're good videos. They're sometimes edited. They're like spliced. Look, I will swear by Mako's Game Boy videos. They are, I think, my favorite Game Boy videos on YouTube. Oh wait, so have the notifications actually been playing? Thank you everyone for the follows. I messed up with the sound. I will get that fixed before next stream. Oh, there's a bunch of you guys. You're probably just not... They're not super big. It's a little chibi in the upper left corner. It's one of Huni's. It's actually what I use for my Discord avatar. Oh, not big enough for those. All right. Yeah, I might need to change the duration of them and probably add some sort of alert sound. Because I admittedly am not very good at watching the entire screen yet. I will make them more obnoxious. Besides, I don't think I'm going to be Yoshi. I think if you were going to Oshihen, a tongue. Those, yep. These are thin enough. Slowly. Alright, well, I imagine as streams go on, I'll get more comfortable, because the only way I can get better at this is by continue doing it. Is there, do you want me to add, like, a rule something? I don't know how many rules, but, like, I can do a rule banning dragoons. We could do that. I have the power. That might look a little weird, but I could. They know what they did. Yeah. Okay, I think that if I actually did that rule, it would end up on Twitter. Pomucord admin bans dragoons, and then it would blow up, and Tunkit would have to deal with, like, a dozen different tickets, and they would probably kill me. I should ban minors. I should set it for that. Come to think of it. Somebody remind me to do that after stream. That's always a good idea. Ren, I am not banning you. Alright. What did you add to the list? Do we have a list? Oh, okay. Oh, the time limit's in the upper right. Chat has been blocking, so I just have not been noticing. Yes. Things to fix. Cat-proof the room. Set up a cat tree to distract the cat from all the wires. I fixed the contaminated water problem. So that's good. Let's see. Oh, so this all reminds me. Sunday's stream is tentatively going to be the original Armored Core for the PSX. Hopefully I will be used enough to streaming by then to like actually be able to play something that requires a little bit more attention than something like this. But also I'm doing actual hardware out for that, and I'm soldering a optical drive emulator. So there's a chance something goes wrong. Hopefully everything should go fine. It is not going to be the hardest soldering work I've done, but it requires a pin lift, which I've never done. I think I have a solder practice kit I can practice on, but worst case scenario, I don't know. I might try and see if there's an emulation solution or something for that. I will not stream the pin lifting, if only because I put on a one of those little like fume suction things. Oh god, I am so out of it. I completely lost this. Alright. Is there a retry button? We are retrying. We are retrying. I am not probably gonna collab a soldering stream with Mako, I imagine. I'm also... I probably won't have a setup to actually film any solder work for a while. Partially just because I do work that I am satisfied with for my own consoles. I don't know if that's actually Mako. I'm starting to think it's not. Is it someone impersonating Mako? It is Mako. That means a lot. I don't know why, but... Yeah, I mean... Okay, no, Riot would. Riot would absolutely impersonate you. Riot absolutely would. Let's see. I think a few people would. But basically, I do soldering work that I am comfortable with for my own consoles. Like, the joints are good. Like, I don't leave flux behind, all of that. Like, it's decent work, but it's not clean enough that I would actually post the insides of my console publicly. Like, I might do it in like a Discord channel or something, but it's not... My practices just aren't there. I've only been soldering for about 1.5 years now. So... Like, eventually, I would like to get to the point where I can do something like live soldering, but, like, considering how bad I am at playing an incredibly easy game, I would say Katamari is, and dealing with chat, I would absolutely, destroy any console I tried to solder on stream. So, like, I bet I could record soldering cam stuff and edit together. Hi Hakuya. I could edit it, like, and make it nice enough. Like, I could maybe do like a Macho Nacho style, like, or highly, you know, highly edited video. But I don't think I could do something in one continuous cut. And there would also just be a lot of me burning myself and cussing. Because I'm not the most coordinated. Though I did get the TS80P recently, and hopefully that will be just a little bit more natural for me. Oh, there we go. It's just like a little bit more of a natural size compared to tools that I normally use. It is a nice soldering iron. I like my analog Weller, but it's huge and I'm not in love with the tips. And it's in Fahrenheit, which is really hard to... Like, I would fail, but I don't... My thing about soldering is as soon as you put any content out showing you doing something, people will take that as advice for how to do something, even if it's not intended to doing like that. My practices aren't good enough that I would... So, for example, I feel bad about gifting my work, much less selling my work. Much less putting it online to be scrutinized. Like I will, I will share work with like my friends, or like people in private servers. Like I would feel comfortable showing like Mako and Riot and some of the other talented Game Boy modders like some of what I do, because if I do something wrong, they'll point that out, and then I can take that as feedback and learn from it. But if I post it publicly and somebody sees, oh, this is how it should be, or this, hello, if I post it publicly, you're not banning HDR. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't want to do something publicly, and I just don't want something scrutinized yet to that thing. Like, maybe eventually. But, like, my favorite... I'm sorry for all the rambling, but my favorite console to mod is my childhood GBA, which was the first console I destroyed. I fixed it. And so if I screw up on it, I mean, I've already destroyed it once. I am comfortable in my ability to fix a GBA. Thankfully. Like, that's probably the console I'm most comfortable in. Just the original 8GB. So if I screw something up, I'm the only one impacted. I can go back and fix it. If it's some sort of... If I screw it up in a weird way, I learn more about how the circuit works and everything. And, it's just a good learning experience. But if I screw something up on stream, not even just embarrassing, just like, I do things that you shouldn't do. I use isopropyl alcohol in places where I shouldn't, for instance. You shouldn't use it on ABS or most other plastics. It's not going to like straight up dissolve them, but a lot of them interact with it at some point. It is incredibly bad practice. I have had it ruin plastics before. But I do it because it's my own consoles. It's my own games. I'm not doing it on anything super valuable. And if I mess something up, I knew the risks and I messed it up. But there's enough of that kind of like slop and bad practice that I would never want to record it. Because like, even if I make it clear, even if I make it clear that so that you can play Skype. Was there I forgot what system it was. I can't remember. But you can actually usually interact with APIs. So, could you get a Skype API working on a GBA? Maybe? I don't know how open's like Windows protocols are. I don't know Windows software well. Yeah, acetone will just melt. That's why plastic cement that we use in Gunpla is, I don't know if it is acetone, but it's very similar. It basically welds the two plastics together. It smells like acetone. I have actually used it. If you soak a plastic in it long enough, it kind of becomes like this gummy... you can just like, you can turn things to goo intentionally, or like make them soft to make certain types of carving easier. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do with different plastics and different sorts of solvents. But yeah, I have used that on a USB-C. I did that on a Game Boy Advance. I made a little, it was one of Retro Modding's rechargeable batteries, but it never sit quite right. So it was just kind of, I wanted to make it sit right, so I actually used styrene strips inside of the battery compartment to hold the parts right, so that it wouldn't like be prone to like coming up, but like putting pressure on the weird parts or like coming out at a weird angle, so that the little port sat nicely in the battery compartment holder. The shells actually weld really, really nicely with any sort of plastic cement. I don't know if anybody has taken advantage of that. I could probably do some interesting stuff with that. There's just a lot I want to do with modding that I have, with finishing my degree and everything else going on, I have not had time for. I think as soon as I get this room... Yeah, I haven't seen that for Game Boys, which surprises me, because I know that there's a bunch of people in our in our community. I have not done the Mercury Switch. Hello, Facts with Cats. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming probably pretty regularly, so don't worry about ever missing anything. I am just also doing this for fun. Ever since COVID, I really... Okay, what do you want me to do, Shovek? Like, the answer is going to be yes. Oh, you're Seymour. Hi, Seymour. But yeah, I don't know, COVID happened and I saw VTubers and I was like, I want to do that. And then it took me a couple years before I could afford to do that. And then it took a little while for my mama to finish my avatar, and then it took a little while for me to get to the point where I could actually stream with the avatar. Like a full half a year almost since the avatar's been ready to stream with. So anyway, like Shovek, I know that's a joke, but tell me what you're imagining, because the answer is yes. At this point, I feel like we have Game Boys... Okay. I feel like at this point we have Game Boys down pretty pat. Like... I don't know, Oh yeah, you can put boobs on a Game Boy. That wouldn't be hard. You could, like, do it with silicone, probably. Even. Yeah, Riot would do that. I can do bottom surgery on a Game Boy too. Game Boy modding's in a weird spot right now, though, where all the like super technical stuff that people used to do, like putting a Game Boy Color in a Game Boy Pocket, it used to be this like huge big deal, and I would almost call, I don't know if I would call it a rite of passage, but it was like, if you mod, okay, thank you, mod. But if you could put like a color in a Game Boy Pocket, that was cool. It was called like, we still refer to it as like the Frankenstyle, where you combine the two. But now it's just like, can you desolder in hot air components? The answer to that is I cannot desolder in hot air components. That's not something I've ever tried learning. I'm sure I could, it's just not very interesting to me. Besides like using a hot plate to get out the stuff for the Game Boy cameras. But right now, everything is very... Yeah, like, so for instance, I still have my, I still want to do the chop. I've been kind of waiting until I know I have time and bandwidth to do a chop. The chop method is great. But there's just so... Yeah, there's just... No, we hit the point where there's... The flex isn't around anymore. Okay, I'm actually confused by this level. Hold on. Alright. retry. I got a little distracted. We're at the point that the stuff that we used to do, I say I have not done anything very impressive. I just do competent work for myself. But the thing that everybody else was doing, like as a flex, like as a cool, like to see if somebody can do it, they're basically products at this point. And I don't really know how to feel about it. Like I have my, there's one or two things I'm waiting for to be released. Just, there's some like interesting shells that have been posted. Has it been posted? Yes, I remember people criticizing it. Okay. Sorry, Mako posted a... Yes. I was trying to remember if he put it on Twitter. He did, because I remember somebody talking shit about it, about the proportions, but it was literally just the camera perspective. Which is a dumb thing to criticize if you don't understand lens focal lengths. Has anybody... Yes, actually there is one that's no PCB, only cables. I don't know if it runs a DMG itself, but somebody basically made that. Yeah, sorry, there's like nothing new. A lot of people are doing cool stuff with software and cartridges. Like there are some awesome... There's just... But there's a really cool... Mako shared publicly. A really cool Game Boy Color shell. My little pet project that I never finished because I keep getting distracted by real life. Yeah, it's all going to be FPGA stuff, but I'm not sure. I would like that for... I would like... I know the only thing I can think of left is a OEM looking option for the Game Boy Color screen. That's like it. We just don't have an ITA equivalent for the Game Boy Color. And I'm probably the only one who wants that. So I imagine we're not going to get it. I don't think there's really an option that we can use for that. But... Yeah, the laminated OEM kits. I need to order one. After Christmas, I'm ordering one, and I got a teal shell from Cloud Game Store. Where are we supposed to go in this level? Like, can I go outside? That looks like glass. That is glass. How do I get out? If anybody knows how to, backseating is very much encouraged right now. I don't know how to get out of this room. A good and valued member of one of my communities did get the last hour of it recorded. I might make like a one-off channel just to upload VODs to. I would like to do long-form stuff for anything interest, but there is a bootleg recording of the last hour of the Pikmin VOD. That's all we have, though, because I'm stupid. I got yelled at for that. I got yelled at by a lot of people for that. Anyway. Yeah, there's just... I don't know, So my pet thing is I want to put a pocket PCB, like the top half of it with the CPU and stuff, attached to the bottom half of a Game Boy Color, and then put it in a Game Boy Color case to essentially make a Game Boy Color that can't play Game Boy Color games. I want to do this because, one, it's silly. It's, like, it's a stupid idea. But second, it's useful for Game Boy, for the Game Boy camera, because all the Pocket kits have custom palettes. So it's just good for previewing how photos might work in like certain color palettes. I have all the parts, but I'm waiting for I am waiting just for like some case mods that I like for it. Just because how I like doing photography. There's just some things that would go with it nicely. Part of this is I have a metal front shell I was going to use with it, but it was made by a certain metal shell vendor who does not do work that I'm a huge fan of. It is just, I just have some problems with it. Like, it's not bad, but like, just for what I wanted to do with it, it's just not quite. It's also just severely off center, like compared to the images and the, I think that they straight up had for the bottom half of the top of the front shell. I think they just misaligned it because everything seems to be off by like a good, like 6 or 7 millimeters. It's honestly kind of baffling, for like the bevels on the bottom. It's not something I want to use for my own personal like daily carry. So I'm just kind of waiting for there to be like a metal shell option that I like. If you poured acetone on me, would I turn to goo? No, I clean my hands with acetone a lot of the time when working on certain things. It's the only thing that'll get off certain materials. Sorry. Oh, we were supposed to... I got so distracted by everything, I think I missed the goal of the... No, I'm not a plastic type girl. Acetone is great. Why am I so violent? Hi, KK. I do not drink acetone. Have I ever tasted acetone? I don't think I want to. Oh, okay. What? I'm not vague about... Anyway. Ren, I'm not answering that. Basically making a Game Boy Color that can't play Game Boy Color games. And then there's just some shell options. Mako's previewed one that they're working on. That would just be very up my alley for what I want to do. And then there's a lot of really, really good battery options now for like power stuff. I really like Natalie the Nerd's options. She just does good things. Hi, Gib. Yeah. So Gib, if you didn't know, also makes CNC products. But they are not the metal shells that I'm not a huge fan of. I like everything that I've touched that Gib has made. Okay, would you describe doing a backlight and bivert to a Game Boy Light as Kafka-esque? From those of you who knows what a B&B is, and those of you who knows what a Game Boy Light is. I'm keeping the EL panel. I have the EL panel. A B&B is a backlight and bivert. Basically, a bivert is you rotate the polarizer 90 degrees, I think, and then which kind of inverts it, but then you actually invert the signal going to the screen. So you essentially get the original image back, but the contrast is a little higher. It involves damaging the PCB. So the Game Boy Light is the most valuable Game Boy. Is the Micro more? Either that or the Micro is the most desirable right now. I say desirable, like market-wise. I also need to fix my Micro. I mean, it works. It's just I need to replace a bunch of parts. All right. Well, the light used to be the really cool one. Oh, okay. I already did that one. Both terrible consoles. Anyway, so the Game Boy Light has a ghosting problem. So I'm giving it worse ghosting. I'm basically making it haunted. I don't know current prices. I have stopped buying Game Boys because I got laid off. And also because I have enough Game Boys. I would like another light. I think I could use another light. I could also use a Super Game Boy too. That would be cool. And a Game Boy player. I guess those are Game Boys. The phrase, sorry. I have enough Game Boys that I haven't modded yet that I don't want to get too many more. Until I actually finish literally any of the projects I'm working on. Also, I'm not allowed to collect things. Our family has a bad habit of, like, I would say almost addictive personalities when it comes to collecting. To the point where, like, if we get really into something, we will collect to the point of financial ruin. I don't want to do that. I don't even... No, I want the Chobits Game Boy Advance. I want a minty Chobits GBA. I think that would be cool. And I think that's really the only thing I would really want. I think that's like the only chase I have. But like I swear I find a new Game Boy Pocket or new Game Boy Color every time I clean. I have lost track of what I own. I keep on getting jump scared by fucking Wonder Swans. I keep forgetting that I own Wonder Swans. No, you don't need to enable me. Once I get employed again, I will get my chase. I don't need the box. I will just get a minty Chobits one. When I'm employed again. That's the key word. The one thing... Oh, wait, hold on. I do need a Virtual Boy, though. I have the Virtual Boy flash cart, because I remember those always have huge delays from the pre-orders. So I got one, and then I forgot I got it, and then it arrived, and I had lost my job, so I didn't yet have a Virtual Boy to play with it. So I need to get one of those, and I need to add video out. And then I'll play on stream from original hardware, just because I think that's neat. You know, I don't think they have a commercial option for it right now. I don't know if I would ever want to sell... No, I want the 3D. I really want the 3D. I also have a backlight kit for WonderSwan, just in a box. Like, I have not done any of my modding. I just got so overwhelmed with work towards the end, and then also trying to do school and finish my degree. And then just, I don't know. This weekend, or not this weekend. Well, actually, no, this weekend. I'll probably do that to warm up. I have my childhood GBA, which I finally got one of the white laminated shells. The laminated ITA, which is I think gorgeous. And then I got an upgraded ribbon for it. Natalie's, is it ARC GBA? Or ARC GB? Her LED board with the tactiles. But then I don't like the domes that she chose. So I actually contacted Snaptron and was able to get just a small set of some of the lighter ones that are just a little bit closer to the action iteration force that I like. So I have that, and I need to dim the LED, which will be a fun time to try the TS80, I think. That'll be my warm-up this weekend. I'll post pictures on Twitter and in Discord if I actually finish it. I don't know, GBAs are just, they're comfortable to work in. Again, if I screw up, I know I can fix it. The parts are never too tiny. They're all like normal sized, and I can and have assemble and mod one drunk, so. Unfortunately, the GBA has a great, it has a great form factor. I like the form factor. The D-pad is the worst console D-pad I've used. It is, for as much I love it, I just cannot stand the D-pad. Every other Game Boy D-pad is pretty nice, but for whatever reason, just the stock D-pad, I think it has too much travel or something. I just can't stand it. Froggo's Game Boy Color is so cool. I was almost gonna reach out to them, but I don't like any of the. Thank you. I don't like any of the screen kits for Game Boy Color right now besides the OEM one, and I don't think Froggo's supports OEM screens. I want to say it's only for IPS screens. Yeah, which I know everybody likes the Q5. I don't know. I play too many games where it flashes to white. But I could do better. Just one more time. Honestly, at this point, this game is kind of just in the background while I chat for me. Maybe I should turn it down a little, actually. Yeah, I want the desaturated colors. I want the desaturated colors, and I want the... No, I'm not letting Gribbo win. The desaturated colors are... I don't always like them. But for some games, otherwise it's kind of painful. No, the certain... It's the... What's it called? Certain games use a blank white screen for the transition, which, with the ghosting on the OEM screens, makes it just makes a kind of nice... Griddle's not the E-Ink cat. Isla's the E-Ink cat. Griddle is a terrible kitten I got as a playmate for her. They bonded. That part worked, but she's just terrible. So it's just the Q5, the refresh rate, just the transitions to a full white screen are just kind of blinding. So without something like the interframe blending, yeah, it's just hard to play. So on the ITA, it's fine. Is there a Q5 with the FRM right now? Oh, the newest ones have FRM. Ooh. I might... which vendor? Is that Funny Playing or Cloud? Does Cloud even do Q5? Or wait, not Funny Playing. Okay, Funny Playing. Have the... Oh, OC has them. I might do that for my pocket color. Yeah, that's... For a pocket color, that would be nice, actually. I would actually play that. How is the... Actually, why... That might be worth trying out. Let's see. I've been torn on what I want to do for my pocket color. Like, I had an idea it was going to be ice and electric Pokemon themed, but I don't know. I could theme it after this avatar, but this is definitely more Game Boy Advance era. I mean, it's based off of Game Boy Color colors, with the red and the blue are straight up just the teal and the berry ones. But what do I want to do for a pocket build? The FPGA, they're cool, but I don't know. I mean, I have the anal pocket, so I'm not like above, you know, FPGA consoles. Just, I don't know, they just don't... They're technically really cool, they're just not super interesting to me. Like the anal pocket, the analog pocket, the anal pocky. I am not the only person that calls it that. I am not the only... Yes, it is. Look. I'm not the only person that calls it that. Even if my roommate looks at me weird every time I mention it. And Bet made fun of me. Yeah, it's literally what it's called. That... Oh god, it is. I still need the white half on the... for it, because I have the pink one, and I really want to do a pink and white build. I almost wonder if I could contact Analog. I don't think they'd respond, but there's a chance. I don't know how I would do, though. Like, sure, that's fine. Like, I don't think there's any way I could be able to get the shell just by itself. Okay. Like, I don't want to get a second one just to do the swap. I mean, more I just cannot justify that financially. As much as I want to. I mean, I could probably sell the second one and make more money back. I'll think about that. Oh, Lily Planet. No, I'm not thinking of scalping. I'm thinking of potentially, next time I have like money to spare, buying the white analog pocket and doing a part swap, like, so that it has like pink buttons and a pink back half, and then the doing the inverse for the other one, and then selling whichever one I'm not using, just to make back parts cost. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's just a little bit too much. If I was gainfully employed, I would do it in a heartbeat. But if I have money to spare, 2 different people. Do you know if shoulder buttons are included in that? I imagine it's just face buttons. Yeah. No, I really like doing the two-tone builds. But I mean, just the different colored buttons would definitely help. Yeah. Yeah. Also, the problem is I don't think you guys never do white options. Which, like, understand. Can you even anodize something? Can you do white anodization? I don't know how anodization really works. Okay. Ooh. Huh. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess I could, like, get it powder coated. Like, there are definitely ways I could get around that. And it would be cool to replace the buttons. Like, metal buttons would be really nice. Because I don't know, the plastic buttons feel kind of weird with how premium the device is marketed. Other guy will probably do white. Okay. We'll see. Metal buttons heat up really nicely. They are surprisingly... I was very skeptical about, skeptical, did I say that right? I was very hesitant about them initially. But no, metal buttons are actually great. I love plastics. I think they're the coolest. I reached out to someone about them potentially making a SP set out of excess stock, and they said they would next time they did, but then I think they forgot. And then Riot said they were going to bug them, but I don't know if they did, and I don't want to bug them because they're too nice. Yeah, no. Anyway, but like, to me, plastics are the coolest. Don't you dare. To me, plastics are the coolest things. Just Delrin is, it's gorgeous and it feels so nice. Yeah. Just what would be really insanely cool is a Delrin shell, but I don't know if the tolerances would let you machine to that. Mako, you would know more about machining shells than... I mean, I know nothing about machining shells. I don't know CNC. Like, I know that acrylic you can't. But could you machine Delrin shells? Okay. Yeah, I imagine it would be pricey. Yeah. I mean, I imagine I'm doing well, Ren. I mean, honestly, anything custom CNC, I am assuming that it's easily going to run into the hundreds or the thousands. This is all very theoretical. Lily gets a high-paying job. Pie in the sky. Is it pie in the sky? Eye in the sky? eye on the sky. I don't know how that expression goes actually. Just those kind of projects. Is this gonna work? No. Okay, pie in the sky. Okay. Yeah, the aluminum parts, like your cartridges, like those turned out great. There were the initial run, I think, had like a couple things with the anodization, but but they turned out really, really well. And that would have been like anything that they had would have been covered up anyway. So, and even then, like they are, even with any like marks or anything, they still look better than some of the anodized stuff I've seen. I feel like if I was going to though shell out all the money, yeah, that's like, it's insane. If I was going to shell out the money and do the time learning CAD and learning CNC best practices, I think it would probably just be to make a custom controller. Just kind of, I want to Frankenstein the PS2 controller, the SNES controller, and the GameCube controller together. Like, I think the 8BitDo Pro 2 is like pretty close to perfect in my eyes, but I really want the GameCube face buttons. Oh yeah, I could do that. Honestly, I could probably just Dremel out the face and do like on one of the Fighting Commander. Wesk is awesome. Everything that people have been making with the Game Boy camera scans have been amazing. Honestly, the Game Boy camera, there's so much cool stuff there. I just wish that community was a little bit not how they are sometimes, I think, is what I'm gonna say. Gonna be nice. A lot of them are absolutely wonderful, though. Yeah, not gonna get into that. Thankfully, nobody will probably ever see this stream. But yeah, that would be... I mean, I have said as much publicly in there. Nothing I'm saying is things I wouldn't say to somebody's face, thankfully. Just because... but there's still a lot of cool stuff. I like all the stuff that, you know, obviously that you do HDR, and then, you know, Cody's projects and Chris's projects are all really, really cool. I feel bad. I haven't assembled the macro camera, and they basically made that because of a request I made. I need to do that. But yeah, I wish, I don't know. All the focus on the Game Boy camera right now seems to be like swapping out the lens or like just replacing the sensor. And I just wish there were more form factor stuff just for different ways of shooting. I really like what is it 23N or is it 32N? I like all their experiments with the remote cameras. Everything that they post on their Twitter is basically magical. I don't know. the... I just feel weird about modding, I think, right now. It's just a weird time for Game Boy mods. The slim one is cool. Also, their solution for the all-in-one, before the all-in-one came out, was with the Flex, was really, really cool. Actually, the slim camera cart, are you referring to the Mini, Chris's Mini? Or is there a different one? Should probably check. Actually, though, how are you supposed to? Yeah, the Mini I really like. The Macro Mini is literally exactly how I shoot. If I had a Macro Mini for the Game Boy Advance, that would be like perfect. But obviously, you're not gonna fit that in that form factor. But I would be interested in that. The parts that I care about for the Game Boy camera is I like the sensor family. And I think the software is kind of important sometimes, mostly for the dither patterns. Yeah, I can't say that it can't be done, but I just... Like, I'm sure I could say that. I'm sure HDR could do some sort of black magic and get all of that, like, super small. But I'm more just thinking about form factor. Honestly, the mini macro is not terrible. It just sticks up a bit, and I would just like something that made it, like, a little bit more... I guess I could reach out to them and see about editing their CAD files. Worst they can do is say no. Just making the... Basically, I would just change the... You know, the Mini comes... I'm sure people who don't do Game Boy camera stuff have no idea what we're talking about at this point. There's a user in the community, Chris, called the Game Boy Camera, who has made some of my favorite Game Boy camera mods. And they made one that's just very compact. So they made two versions. One that takes the kind of lens that they like using. And that everybody else likes using. Whenever I do use lenses, I use a different kind of lens. Unfortunately. And then that was one that... No, the other mini one that they made, it fits in just like a regular original Game Boy cartridge. It's a little... You might have seen it on tech sites. I don't know if anyone's still here at this point. I might have just scared them all off. But they made a cool cartridge that just has like a little lens built into it. And then they made one where you use a... it has a lens that you can adjust the... kind of the... Is focal length the right word? Alright. I think this is as big as it's gonna get. Nope, that's not gonna work. I give up on this one. Yeah, but basically they've just made some gorgeous small... Huh. Huh. That happened. I don't really get this level. Oh! I'm fucking dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. It's the stars that we have. And we don't have any stars. I was really confused about why it wasn't working. Can you roll underwater? You're not getting in a woo. Sorry. You're not getting in a woo. Jen, I will kill you. I'm allowed to, like, threaten to kill chat, right? I'm not meowing. I'm not meowing. I'm not doing an ada voice. I'm not doing an uwu. I'm not meowing. I'm not ara-ing. I'm not... I don't know what else. I'm not barking. I mean, if I barked, I would probably have to... Ren, you're not allowed to die. You're forbidden from dying. Owol? I don't know. You're probably not getting an Owol. The tuberculosis cough. Not right now. It comes and goes. Also, I wanted to think that I set up Gone. What was I even thinking about? I don't know. There's a lot with Game Boys. Oh, Chris's, there's this macro focusing lens thing. I'll retweet on Twitter later. Basically, I would just like to make it a little bit more aesthetically cohesive with the Game Boy Advance and maybe have it hook into the accessory ports to provide stability. Those little notches at the top of the Game Boy Advance, nobody ever takes advantage of those, and I don't know why. So it would just require me editing the CAD on the like back half of front half, the part that touches the Game Boy Advance. It would require me editing that half of the print. I'll reach out, see if they'd be comfortable with that. Probably as good a time to learn CAD as any. It's a useful skill. To this day, I regret dropping out of art school and not going into not getting into CAD, 3D printing, machining, and all that. Yeah, nobody uses those notches in modern mods. I don't know why. Yeah, it was mostly it was either the link cable or the wireless thing, and I think maybe some of the cheat machines used them. I don't know, though. I surprisingly didn't have that many Game Boy Advance accessories. I will admit, I have been tempted. I wish to just get to get like a broken one of the wireless link cables and use that half and kind of weld it and do stuff manually with all the plastic scrap I have. Because I like machining stuff from hand. Just so that it would have like the little clips. Okay. I might also reach out. I'm sure one of you guys might have a broken one that I could use, or one where you stole the PCB for something else. Because I just want the plastic. But yeah, I will look. I was looking at some lots with them, but I always lost. Yeah. I wonder, do you know what current going price is for those? Like, I'm scared to look at the price for anything Game Boy right now. HDR ruined the camera prices. Oh, okay, I got this level. It doesn't help that I can't see half the screen. How are you going to pair for 15? Yeah, the MBC. I've gotten some good MBC3 cards. Shovek, when are you sending me a vintage Soviet computer? Like, when are you doing that? I need to get more of the Ephraim? I need to get more of the parts for building cartridges. I have a lot of consoles and a lot of PCBs, but I just don't have the parts from Ali. Oh god, as soon as I get a job, I need to get 9380 screens. I have some slate shells without screens. I mean, because I was buying them separately and then they started only being sold together. Okay. I'll figure out what to do with those then. Yeah, that's why I'm a little... Oh god. Like, and I imagine... I could reach out to Retro. I don't think there's any way to buy the laminated screens independently anymore. You can still buy the screens, but you can't buy the ribbons separately right now either. So I'm not really sure what the best... I need to actually do stock. I was buying 4 slates, so I have 4 or 5 slate shells. And I have the donor SPs, but I only have like 2 of the screens. Yeah, it's not a great, and I know it's obviously out of y'all's control, so... Yeah, I'll see if I ended up spending money on some slate shells I can't use. I ended up spending money on some slate shells I can't use. It's not the worst thing in the world. I have a feeling I should stop getting distracted during levels. I mean, how would I resell a shell which you can't get a screen for? Is the problem. I mean, I'm sure I could figure out something to do with them. I'm sure there is something you could do with them. They also have all those new... I think with enough determination and enough work with a Dremel. Yeah, but they don't have the screen kits. Unless, can you use the slate, the retail slate with the alternate ribbons and stuff? Like, if you can, I'll just... It's the ribbons that I'm worried about. Otherwise, I'll just stock up on 9380s. I'm okay with that. Okay. Yeah, I will figure that out then. 'Cause right now I have a unbuilt blue slate, an unbuilt acrylic slate, a defect acrylic slate that I need to crack and do Kintsugi on. A brass slate, a green slate, a purple slate, and a black slate? I have screens for some of them. Yeah, I was building them as gifts, and then stuff happened. I think like some of the shipments got delayed on certain parts and stuff, so I just didn't get them built in time. It was for last Christmas. If you want to get creative, the 3.0 could... Oh. That would work. I don't think any of them would mind the non-integer scaling. The 3.0 is the one without the integer scaling, right? Okay. Yeah, I could figure something out. I mean, I'll still probably want to get the 9380 kits. That's just the easiest. I know there was all the controversy about those 3.0 kits, but they look fine to me. Like, I personally would never use a different GBA kit than the ITA kits. Just because I love the ITA kits. I mean, I have my slate. I love my slate. I really like the ITA displays. So that's what's in my everyday carry. But I have definitely... I like it for Pokemon. Yeah, the non-integer scaling is... They're fine. I mean, even the analog pocket's non-integer. If I remember correctly, it's like some weird ratio. They do some black magic as well. I mean, I like... Yeah, I think my wants... My perfect screens are... My perfect screen would be adjustable colors, LCD grid, and a frame blending, like ghosting effects. I love the ITA LCD grid. Like, I know a lot of people think it's overblown, but that is what I want from a display, personally. But, I will say, if I'm going to play... I don't know, the IPS LCD grids never look very good to me. Like, it's one of those, you either need the authentic thing, you need an analog pocket, or you just use it as is and embrace the IPS look. I mean, I think we've talked about this before. Just buy... I think their shop. Just buy from their direct shop. We can... If they implement the color correction, that would probably be... That would work. I don't know. I mean, Funny Playing has so many cool products that are... Yeah. Okay. I mean, that and integer... Like, that and the frame blending would be enough that even without the LCD grid, to me, that fixes most of my issues with it. Like, to me, the frame blending is more of an issue than the LCD grid. I just like the LCD grid. I think it's cool, but it's also, like, I can see why people wouldn't want that, or people don't care. I suck at this. Alright. Restart and maybe focus on the level and not on thinking about Game Boy screens. Tunk, we can reach out to Amelia again, and because they're also in Sweden. And see how bad the shipping is from Funny Playing Struck site. I don't think it's... Okay. Oh wait, yeah, you would... Sure, you would know. But yeah. I don't know, Game Boy screens are interesting. I think they're neat. I probably won't ever have the perfect Game Boy Color screen, for instance, but I'm pretty... I mean, the ITA, if color correction ever came to the ITA, that would be the coolest thing ever to me. That would just be the perfect screen. But like, yeah, there's always something new. Yeah, like I'm pretty, like, I wish I had an option to desaturate the colors on my ITA kit. If they create a new, if they create an updated kit, I'll reach out and buy the ribbon the ribbon again. I think they actually added spare of the new ITA ribbons. Yeah. If it works. Otherwise, like, I'm pretty happy with my ITA. I'm gonna get a laminated OEM color, and I have my anal pocket. And that's really all I need for Game Boys. Yeah, I'm so excited that they did add the FRM. Like, I literally bought a second ribbon just for it. I mean, they do cool stuff. I mean, they're definitely kind of focusing on the everything original right now, it seems, which... I don't know. I still like modding original Game Boys, if that makes sense. To me, the fun part is it's this 20-something-year-old console. But I don't know. They still keep on making cool stuff. Honestly, Cloud Game Store with the shells have been knocking it out, and I am so sorry to everybody in chat who has stayed in chat, who doesn't care about Game Boy modding, and also doesn't have enough context for Game Boy modding to know what the hell we're talking about. I don't know. This is my fixation. Like, if I stuck out my hand, I would... Yeah. Do you want me to talk about RuneScape? I can talk about RuneScape. I don't know what I would talk about with RuneScape. I burned out on Leagues. I was really excited for Leagues, and then I put like 200 hours into it in a month, and then I burnt out. So right now I am at the point of I don't know if I can play any more RuneScape without getting so burnt out I never touch the game again. I'll need to give it a couple weeks. Because when I felt like this last about a game, it was like Grand Blue Fantasy and Bang Dream. And then I played those a little bit more, and now I'm so burnt out on them I can never play them again. Which, like, worked out, because those were gacha. Yeah, I like the RS3. There's a lot of cool stuff with it, but it's I have a lot of... I mean, my big issue is the UI. The rod. Oh god. Oh god, Dave. That. Oh god. I don't know how to respond to that. You can customize the UI, but there's something... OSRS just has, like, the simplest, most early 2000s UI in existence. Which, to me, is... Like, RuneScape is a game that I play when I'm, like, very anxious and overwhelmed and overstimulated by other stuff. And just the RS3 UI is just very new and... I don't know. Like, I like the... I don't know, I think the writing is really fun. Like, all the quests and stuff that I've done in it have been, like, actually pretty charming. There's so much nice quality of life. Not huge on the graphics. Like, there are parts of it that are pretty, but, and then the microtransactions are kinda mean I don't have that much interest. Alright, I'm doing this. I'm actually getting it this time. I don't know. I like... So... When I play osrs, I play as an Iron Man, and I play it like I would a like Mud or a Muck, which for those of you who don't know is like this text-based exploration RPG style multiplayer games as a whole genre. OSRS was actually originally designed as a Mud with graphics, which is why it has like a bunch of weird hyper... Yes, I play it very, like right now, my Iron Man, my goal is to eat and drink every edible item in the game. So like, I like exploring all the weird unoptimal content that they've added over the decades that it's been around. But I know a lot of other people kind of rush towards endgame PVM content. The furthest I did before this Leagues was Monkey Madness, the original. This Leagues, I learned Demonic Gorillas, I, did like all the Slayer bosses. So, like, none of the raids yet. We were gonna run them, but I kind of burnt out. And I didn't have, like, any of the God Wars dungeon stuff, but, like... so I was doing the mid-game PVM. It was cool. But that's not really what I'm playing for. I could care less about combat. I would honestly play a skiller if it didn't lock me out of a lot of the food. Because a lot of the food requires PVM to get to. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting game. It's an old game. It has a lot of weird design decisions. I am missing the hooks because... I need to get new glasses. I can barely see through these. Yeah. I don't know. It'll always hold a weird place in my heart. I don't think there's a game I've ever sunk as many hours into. When I was married... Yeah, Zenny is really cheap, and I know Warby Parker is also pretty cheap. I just need to find my script and actually order it. We got a script for it, even. I think Zenny's cheaper, but I just... Like, the pair that my avatar has on right now is actually my real pair of glasses. And they're just at Warby Parker frames. They're nice. I like their frames a lot. Their lenses are just garbage. Just, like, in terms of the coating. I mean, I don't know how Zenny's optical coatings are. It might have also just been a bad, like, batch. Yeah, like, I like my frames. I kind of wish I could buy the frames and then, like, go to an actual, like, quality optician. Optometrist? Glasses person. I think it's optician for that. And optometrist is the doctor. I don't know, my prescription's weird because both eyes are different, so it always makes it super expensive, even from like Zenny or Warby Parker. I hate that I think the meta frames are actually pretty cool. Like when Google lenses came out, I thought the idea was so cool because there's a lot of times I am looking at Japanese text, which honestly I need to get back to studying. But there are genuinely times that I am like, damn, I wish I could read this. Like even I just need like the most basic translation. And I am literally taking pictures with my phone and then translating it then. Yeah, like I know people are using them for recording, I don't know, video and all that. I just want the translation overlay. Like I think the Google Lens translation feature is really cool. Like, you know, if you don't need accuracy, if you don't need accuracy and you don't need anything beyond the very most literal meaning, I think machine translation is neat. I think for anything narrative, it's garbage. Like, I cannot stand machine translated games or manga or anything. But I do appreciate the, you know, just being able to, like, look at a book title and be able to get, like, a vague translation before you leaf through 100 different Japanese art books. Oh, it's terrible for Japanese, but sometimes I can get, like, the vaguest gist, just to narrow down what I'm looking at. Or, like, looking at a menu. Those are, like, kind of the uses that I use it for. Yeah, like, nothing that I ever have to trust, but just if I kind of want, like, a vague idea. And just the vague idea is enough to go off of, and then I can actually, like, look inside. I don't know. Basically, if it's something that I would use a Japanese to English dictionary for, you use it a lot for Chinese VTuber shitposts. That's a good usage, because the translations are amazing. Welcome back, small dog. Tell your partner that he's the greatest. I have water and it's wonderful. Also, my mic is loose. Hold on. Yeah, he brought me... Okay, I need to mute this while I... Okay. Nope. Mute. Okay, that should work. Yeah, I got candy. It is all, Yeah, no, all the candy has a lot of lactose in it though, so I need to take a bunch of meds every time I eat it, so I'm not miserable. But it's really yummy, so. Ah, my phone is blowing up and I don't know where it went. Oh, it's on my work table. Well, that was a conversation. Okay. There was a conversation between my Discord mods. That was suspect. Not Discord mods, Twitch mods. I think it's Bep's fault, probably. Suspect. I think anything against would violate TOS or the age restrictions on this channel. Do I need to rename it to Kitten Chat? Is sus a bad word? Oh, right. They have some weird words that I need to make sure not to use on Twitch. I should check that. Meow. I did not. That doesn't count as meow. That is not a full meow. Also, Ren, what the hell? Oh, this level is cool. God, I am torn about if I can even play Signalis tomorrow. Just my attention span for playing games is so bad right now. And I know Signalis has like a really cool narrative and stuff. No, like no, I really want to play it. I feel like if I play it like tomorrow on stream, I wouldn't be able to pay attention to it well. And I would want to play it when I'm good enough at it that I can pay attention, if that makes sense. I need like... Fuck. No, it's not a hard game. It's the text. All the reading. Like, I'm just having trouble multitasking with my attention. Like, I don't think I have it in me yet to play narrative games and focus on it. I mean, I could play like something like Elden Ring, I think, on stream and be fine. These game over screens are intense, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think like, I don't know, like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something is like... I don't know, I think those are all like kind of mindless, how I play them. Those are brain off games for me. I don't know, I'll think about what I want to do for tomorrow, because Signalis seems like extremely my shit. So I want to... with the Halo guns. I'd give a Dark Souls character a gun. That would be fun. I don't know. I'm still getting used to focusing on game and chat. And I think anything that I really care about getting this story on, like Signalis, is maybe something I should hold off for a couple weeks until I get the hang of things. What's a good spooky game brain off game? Let's see. All the PlayStation survival horror games. I could do Brain Off New Vegas, but also like Spooky's oh god. Is there anyone that's like maybe at least 10 years old? Maybe that I could play instead? How Brain Off is Hell Knight? Actually, was Hell Knight PS1 or PS2? Because I don't have a DualShock 2 right now. I need to get one. Yeah, Spooky is... I don't know. I'd rather play... I could do Scroll Stapler. I mean, that's not old or retro, but it's a little bit like in that style. I don't think I need to be that brain on for Scroll Stapler. There's like a few... I feel like if I did Scroll Stapler, though, I would want to like... No, I could just do Scroll Stapler. Squirrel Stapler, Iron Lung. I'm not playing Rants. I think Rants is against TOS. Like, I think it's explicitly in the banned game list. I am not a decent shot. I would die. Old Resident Evil... I think an old survival game. Just like an old survival horror game. There's just a bit too much writing right now. I think there's enough in Resident Evil that it's fun. Like, the writing's fun. Drop would know, but I don't want to bug drop. RE4. I would... We're not doing RE4. I need to do RE4 again. Okay. So there's a story that... Are we not allowed to... We could play like a terrible Pokemon ROM hack. They have like all those really bad horror ones that are just like really shitty and edgy. No, the horror ones. There's always... Yeah, Drops terrible, edgy Pokemon ROM hack streams are kind of what led me to think about that. But I also don't want to just steal Drops' idea. I mean, I don't think they would mind that much. I could just DM and ask. I don't know. Are there any... Is Prism that glitchy? I actually know nothing about any of the Pokemon ROM hacks besides Crystal Clear. I mean, just... And a lot of people like Radical Red. Those are like the only ones I know. Does the Game Boy have any horror games? I mean, the save corruption, is it... I'm wondering, are they playing on an emulator or like a analog pocket or like a one of the like a flashable cart or curious actually about what causes the corruption. Because I do know a lot of people play Prism from the... Alright. I never thought I would be bad at Katamari. Resident Evil Gaiden. Yeah, I know a lot of people play Prism through those terrible AliExpress cards that they buy on Etsy. I think that's the go-to way a lot of people play these ROM hack games. On SD cards and the FPGBC. Alright, I already screwed that up. Yeah, the don't use Etsy cards. Just generally, nobody makes... I mean, maybe... Yeah, if it does weird shit when saving, I imagine that... I mean, I can imagine that the SD cards don't... because I've had one of the beat-em-on games for the Game Boy Advance would regularly corrupt my save on the original Omega, which I thought was user error. I was convinced it was user error. But no, it just saves weirdly. I haven't tried it with the definitive edition though. But yeah, like I kept on, and everybody was like, "You're just not waiting long enough." But no, I actually started like testing it, and it just, I don't know why, it just corrupts. So I usually assume it's user error. Like I am usually the problem, but no, in this case, it's just a weird shovelware game that doesn't play light. That didn't play right with how the old Omega used to handle saving. Which probably means that it was writing stuff like way after it should have been. Simple custom firmware. I will. I mean, right now I use the... Right now I have the definitive edition, which I think works fine, but... yeah, like, there's the Resident Evil game, but... Tunket, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I mean, it didn't corrupt the DE. I have a DE. I just also have a couple of the original Omegas. I don't know why I have multiple of them. I think I just ended up with them. I'll use it for like berries or something. I want to play through every Pokemon gen. The Ribbon Master stuff. So... No, I do not know chip names. Yeah, the Megas just kind of appear. I also don't know what a UVP ROM is. I don't know who you are. Or how you're a mod. You erase it with UV light. Huh. I mean, not really sure why you would... Okay. I mean, I'm sure you could make a cartridge with that. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That would be... terrible? I mean, it's no worse than the Mercury Switch Game Boy we talked about. Yeah, they might be. I mean, you would know that better than... Yeah. You would be the one who knew that. Can I roll up the children? No, I can set them on fire, though. Okay, then. Tunk, the answer is probably not, because why would you make that? But you probably could. Cartridges are pretty well documented, I think, at this point. Okay, yeah, go make it. What's wrong with setting the children on fire? This is a Katamari game. Okay, make the cartridge. I still don't really know what you're trying to do, but... To be fair, I really need to learn KiCad. I have no excuse not to learn KiCad at this point. I mean, my excuse is I don't know how electronics work. I know enough. I know enough that how we figure out what resistor to use for dimming the LED on the Game Boy is bullshit and the numbers don't add up. That was annoying. It does not give the effects that the numbers say that it should, and I'm sure there's a good explanation, but it seems like bullshit. I cannot play this game. Yeah, I need something brain dead instead of signalless. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of terrible Game Boy Studio horror games. That seems... I'm sure they're like a dime a dozen. No, I could probably just look at, like... Yeah. Yeah. Like, that would be most releases. Which is the I mean, Game Boy Studio does one thing well. I could play Sexy Girl Minesweeper 2022. I could see if there's any strip Game Boy games. Yeah, like we have Sexy Poker Wii. I think there were some things for the DS. I remember by the DS era we started getting that. But I don't know if we got them in the Game Boy Advance era. The porn games is not... Gone, there's a sexy everything. They have strip versions of every game. Yeah, there's a million strip Mahjong. I'm wondering if there's strip Mahjong for the Game Boy Advance. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm not sure if the, I could play Sonic Adventure. How would I even want to play that, though? Is there really strip Sudoku? I mean, like, I'm sure there is, but have you actually played it? Or are you just saying things? If you're just saying things, I'd be disappointed. Yeah. I mean, I could just stream... KK Cyber streams Sexy Poker for the Wii on stream. Like, she did that on Twitch. It was awesome. One of the best streams I ever watched. And it was just straight up strip poker. No, it's not strip Sudoku, but I'm sure I could play strip Sudoku as long as there's not actual nudity. Yeah, I have no idea what I want to do for... Like, I could do Dredge. I own it, but I don't really like Dredge. But the part I don't like is the story part, and that would be the part I'm not focusing on, so... There's absolutely strict nonograms. You know, that might be an interesting way to make... that would probably get you a DMCA. But all I'm saying is selling unofficial, new homebrew, strip homebrew for the Game Boy series would be an interesting alternative to all the Game Boy Studio games. You could also probably make it in Game Boy Studio, honestly. I think it could probably handle that, but... It would be sure messed up if if we knew multiple porn artists who could totally be coaxed into doing this kind of thing. I don't know why I know so many porn artists. That's her. They all draw porn. Hi, Riot. Not just Riot, though. There's a lot. I have a lot of friends. Like, my Twitter banner is by a porn artist. Oops, I hit the mic. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. There's just a lot of... Right, we're talking about people who draw porn. For making, You unfortunately would not be the first person who drew porn of my OC. If you did. Somebody drew it within minutes of me showing off the work in progress version of the character concept. Which is honestly probably one of the fastest. Rice drew my OC. That's my Twitter banner. It's not like porn. They just drew it. It's safe for work. A link to the... Yeah, that was the one that Hyun did. No, I don't imagine Rice will probably be drawing porn of me because I am not an elf or a dragon. And Rice Nut basically exclusively draws elves and dragons. I love Rice Nut. They're very, very nice in person, I will say. Thankfully, they're probably never going to watch these streams, so I can say that. But yeah, they were super nice. We're not going to turn me into an elf. And it's okay, they already have VTuber elf fixations. Yeah. Our Twitter feeds are very, very different. Mine is mostly VTuber stuff. And I admin a large VTuber server, so I just end up with friends who draw porn of them. And sometimes the porn ends up on the actual VTuber feeds. I should probably age restrict these streams in the future. Not like as adult streams, just like a little bit, maybe. Bep, we met a Oh, right. Yeah, the chill one was Rice. Yes. They were very chill. Oh, God, yes. 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 I think, do I have them muted? I think I have them muted on my main. I don't have them muted on the VTuber account. I mean, by main, I mean like my personal shitposting account, which is exclusive for fandom shit. And then the one that I actually post things I care about, like Game Boy, I'm still not happy with this, but whatever. Whatever, I'm playing a different level. I can't focus. Yeah, I'm definitely not playing Signalist. What's a good... Oh, like the only reason I use 2 accounts is I just don't want to post about Pomu constantly on the account for things that I care about, but I don't want to stop posting about Pomu, so. I keep my Oshi brain rot to my personal. I say personal, but it's like public. Almost 500 people are following it, so. I care about Pomu, I just don't want to put her on the ones that I have like mods and caring about thing. Like, you know, like you've seen my feed. It is all Pomu and Enna and some KK. Lots of Pomu and Enna. You're at fault for the Enna. Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of nice not having nothing but Niji on my other account. Your alt account. Do we want to follow your alt account, Bep? Would following your alt account get us put on a list? Yes. Bep was worried about me following their account, and then I literally did not notice any difference to my feed. Like, I could literally go in their account and would not be able to tell the difference from what my feed literally looks like. I would think that their homepage was just my feed. So, love you, Bep. But yeah, no, I have Enna on my feed because Shovex sends me lots and lots of Enna fan art. And just sometimes you like it when an anime girl on the internet has cool art. Sometimes it's not even porn. I don't think any of my art... I don't really post that on either of my Twitters. I like to be able to open... I would like people to be able to open my Twitters in public. I can't open my feed in public anymore. But yeah. What's a good mindless PS1 horror game? Or Game Boy horror game? I think Resident Evil's a little too story heavy. Silent Hill, obviously, is a no-go. I don't know. What do I own? Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of what I want to play on Saturday. Like, I still want to do Armored Core, and thankfully Armored Core isn't really a thought-heavy game. I could do Kingsfield. Is 2 FromSoft games back-to-back too much? That might be too much. Oh, I could do the... Oh, no, I'm not playing the From. I'm not playing the From horror games. Those games are too scary. I'm really bad at horror. I thought Signalist would have been okay, but yeah, I don't know. Jayla, you don't know what to do on Saturday? Or if even to do Saturday. Oh, come the fuck on. Yeah, I could go for that. I don't know, I'm just... maybe I take Saturday off. I am not used to talking to people. I stay home all day. So... yeah, it does get easier with time, and I'm gonna have be a lot easier multitasking. I will say the ADHD probably does not help this a lot. But, yeah, I talked to you guys, like, on Discord twice. I don't know, I don't talk a lot. I'm at home with my roommate, and she's the only social interaction that I have. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind how I'm doing for the first week. Like, I think technically the streams are okay. I actually have people in chat that are watching, which is insane to me. I thought I would be streaming to like 3 to 4 people. So, like, I know most, if not all of you, but like, at least like you guys, you don't have to leave, but yeah, it's just like, it's cool that people actually care enough to watch at all beyond just showing up and then saying hi and then dipping. That means a lot. I don't know, I was terrified I would be talking to nobody, so this is nice. Ironically, that means the game playing part is the hard part now. So, we'll figure it out. I went down the yeah, I'm a little bit far down the rabbit hole. I made the mistake of watching a now graduated indie, and she got me in deep. And then I got into Corpo, and now I'm... yeah. I'm in way too deep. I mean, I wouldn't change any of it, but I miss my indies sometimes. Yeah, just... I don't know. Yes, I'm not that deep. Oh god. It's a nightmare. Oh wait, I'm supposed to roll up the fans. Ah, fuck. Oh well. Oh, I need to roll up the... It's okay. Yeah, Shovek, we have... I mean, you have way more. I was good at the first game. And also, I wasn't doing it while streaming. But yeah, the graduated Oshi's hurt. Just, I don't know. It's cool seeing them when they come back, I will say. It is really cool seeing an indie come back. but it's just never the same. So, oh well. That is just how she's are. I do like that I have divorced as like my I don't know. I think it's funny. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. Like I will obviously like I'm gonna keep watching my indies if they come back, but I don't know, it's also very different when they come back. I mean they have to be. But I'm just happy to see them happy when they are happy and see them successful, and that's all I want. I do miss the indie vibe sometimes when watching corporate. Right, yeah, you can't... It's not something you can ever talk about. You can only ever talk about it with old fans, so... And then you stare wistfully at your, like, little keychain that you have. The cats are getting unhappy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the divorce thing. I thought you were talking about, yeah. I kind of want to make a Game Boy build with my keychain, but I'm like, is that weird? Is it weird to keep making fan art? I mean, I think they would... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I was about to make a joke that I probably shouldn't make on stream, thinking about it. Momo! I don't know if you guys can hear the cat, like, screaming and clawing at the door. That's not Griddle. That's Small Dog's cat, Mochi. Yeah. I'm not making the joke. Okay. Oh. Video games. I can do that. No, it would just be... I need to figure out, like, how to do the age ratings and stuff. Like, the thing where it's like, this isn't adult content, but sometimes I will do jokes that are a little bit much. I don't know. Yeah. There's a thing also where a lot of my... Hi, Mr. J. Where a lot of my day-to-day on Discord is in a server where I need to watch what I say, at least to some extent. I mean, like, it's pretty lenient, but I do need to watch what I say a little bit more. So having a little bit less of a filter would be nice sometimes. Yeah. I don't know. Just when you're an admin on a server, you have to watch what you say at least a little bit. I mean, like, Tunk, I'm at least somewhat safe for work on the server. I'm pretty normal on the server, I would like to think. Yeah, no, there are lots that aren't adult at all, that just have the warning, that, and that just means that they can talk about, like, gay sex or whatever. Yeah, I'm perfectly normal. I am normal. It is a low bar. I am usually not the ones breaking rules on the Discord server. Yeah. I'm not gonna bet right. Probably. I'm sure I have probably talked about Pregnant Anna before. Why did I say that? Alright. Tunket, somebody figure out how to unmute Riot. Okay, thank you. My mods are idiots. I mean, we knew that. Please think, then read. Look, I will say, my Kamiyoshi does not think, then read. My Oshi starts reading and then gets to the end and then stops reading. She's pretty good about it though, honestly. She's gotten good at it. Ours is not that bad. I don't know why I'm so tired. Yes, I do. I've been sick. Lily, who do you want to kill? You don't have to kill Mr. J. Mr. J's fine. Oh yeah, like half of you guys are in Euro time zones. Why are you still up? Go to bed. Sorry, Mr. J, but you were asking for it. We didn't kill you. Okay, where is he? Where's the cousin, Bep? By the table in the center. I don't see him. Bep, where is he? Bep, why are you lying to me? There was a Pomu gorilla and I missed it? Fuck. Why did nobody tell me? I would have ended stream and went to go watch. Oh no. Oh, I got him. I will watch the Pomu gorilla. It is really funny how you ended up with the VTuber brain rot. How do I get out? Did I get too big? Oh, no, here. I'm never a VOD watcher. Well, that's fine. It'll be good when she posts her schedule in the future, though, because then I can base it around that. Yes, for those of... No, I'm pretty sure everybody here knows. But for those of you that don't, I am a bit of a really hardcore fan of the streamer Pomu Rainpuff. Like, obsessively so. Not like to a creepy point, I think. I think I'm not creepy. Just like a huge fan. A bit. What do you mean a bit? But yes, no, I would actually do my schedules after she does her schedule to adjust. I'm not the only one who would do that. How many times I've worded that you... She has supple in her official description. It is really, really funny. I will probably not stop using. It is such a terrible word. I like when she read the comment and she was like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm normal. I'm a very normal fan. I'm normal. I am normal. I am perfectly normal. Oh, we still have 8 minutes. Shut up. I think I actually, like, if I just stream a few more times this month, I think I get affiliate. Oh my god, did you really, Bep? That's really funny. But yeah, I just need to meet the hour requirement and the number of stream requirements, but like I've met the follows requirements and I have the concurrent viewer requirements for affiliate. They're pretty low. It's just like 50 follows and 3 average streamers. So, and we hit both of those. Like, I think we hit 100 follows with, like, by the end of the first stream. I will when, I mean, I don't really plan on doing this, like, super seriously, but, like, it would be cool. I think. I mostly just want affiliate, because then I can do, like, redeems and stuff. It would just be cool to, like, have more of the Twitch features. But I'm not gonna do, like, the partner grind or anything. I don't know if the Kitten Widoshi Pomusuke. Oof, my eyes are starting to hurt. We'll see how far I get. A griddle does like eating the cables. Oh, she could be a Selene fan. She might like Vivi. I think she would like Vivi. Kodaka. She'd like Kodaka. She would like Kodaka a lot. Yeah, I think Kitten Widoshi Kodaka. Can you mess with the make a blue? Sure. You can make a... Go for it. We have surpassed my... I have a normal amount of knowledge of, Thank you, Beth. I have a normal amount of knowledge of Neji Sanji YouTubers. Very normal. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit tired. I think I might wrap it up soon and get some chocolate and curl up. I will see if I'm going to do the Saturday stream. If not, I might just take a break until Sunday. We'll see. Does the eye tracking work better with my glasses off? Maybe. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish this level at least, though. I don't want to end it with getting shot to death by lasers. I think that's fair. Then I will go watch a Pomu stream. Let's see. Saturday. I've been yawning a lot. Mostly small lawns, though. My sneeze isn't that weird. I have a very normal sneeze. Alright, where's the cousin? I have a normal sneeze. It is perfectly normal. Everybody's gonna hear it and be like, this is what you were talking about? And that's just a perfectly normal sneeze. What would I even do Saturday? I could play like a chill Game Boy game, maybe. What would be chill that I don't suck at? I mean... I could play Kirby. So I'm not doing anything really story heavy, Mr. J, right now because I can't really concentrate on both game and chat at the same time yet. I am getting better. This is way better than it was the first stream. Okay, we can do a Kirby. Which Kirby? We have I own the new Switch one, and we have I can do any of the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance ones. Probably DS, but I don't want to get that set up. Pick a Kirby. I'll play a Kirby. I will play... Okay, which one is that, Shovek? I don't know enough about Kirby. Like, I'm into that. I'm waiting to hear what Kirby that is. Nightmare in Dreamland. I don't know, just DM me which Kirby. Wait, which one is Nightmare in Dreamland? I do not have a SNES to play off of. And at least for now, I want to try I want to try playing original hardware where I can instead of emulation. Not for any good reason. Emulation is probably objectively a better way to get games on stream. But, I don't know. It's just fun to me. I would not... Nightmare in Dreamland is the remake of Kirby 1. Okay. Do you mean, like, the original Game Boy Kirby? Or are you talking about the NES Kirby? If it's the original Game Boy Kirby, I've actually played that one. So, I wouldn't mind playing Nightmare in Dreamland. That wouldn't be hard to set up either. Yeah, the SNES is difficult. I have the Retro Tank, which helps at least, because I get the HDMI conversion nicely, but... I mean, Super NT is original enough. Kinda. I don't know. Weren't they still using harvested parts for the Super NT? This basically counts. I want to say Super NT was harvested before they switched to the full FGPA thing. FPGA. Oh no, the Super NT, the original... It was the original one that was... Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I do want to get an SNES. I know that there are some options for it that aren't awful. But that's not really my wheelhouse. GBA is really nice and easy because I have Gamebox's solution for it. So it kind of just works. Yeah, I would probably get the Super Famicom. There's no reason to... When I go to Japan next year, I might come back with one. There's no reason not to. I mean, I'm probably going to come back with all the consoles I don't have. I'll get a Famicom, a Super Famicom, a... What else don't I have? I don't have any Sega consoles. Some of those, I guess, are supposed to be cool. For an MSX, wouldn't it just make more sense to use it on a computer? Also, I'd probably just... I don't have any SNES games, so I'd probably just shove an EverDrive in there. Bye, Bep. Have a nice night. Or watch KK's ASMR, if that's why you're leaving. Was that tonight? Might be tonight. I'm assuming that's why you're leaving. Okay. do whatever you need to do before KK's ASMR. Yeah, for Tunk it makes sense though, because they're in Sweden to get the EU one. Oh, right, because of the anti. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Isn't. That's weird. I forgot that Euro consoles are weird. I mean, I think the thing is why would you, if you're going to buy a, like, flash card anyway, at a certain point, why would you not just emulate? Unless you really, really, really want to play from the original console. Like, for me, I really, really want to play from the original console, so I would get it. Why do I suck at this? Alright. I'll go to bed eventually. Yeah. But no, it does seem a little silly. I don't know. It seems a little bit silly to get a console just to get a flash cart. If you don't have original stuff. Because the SNES is pretty well emulated, I think. Right? I want to say accuracy is, like, there. Because it's so focused on. It's not like something like a PlayStation or a PS2 where it's all funky. I might be wrong. So. I mean, I think I'm just mimicking you with, like, it's just cart emulation. But, like, there is something to be said about yeah, the SNES is, yeah, so, like, I don't know. That seems like a weird console to get, unless, like, if you don't have original games, unless you just really want to get original consoles for some reason. Yeah. Like, I just want to get it because I like original consoles. I think it's cool. I don't have the game collection. But it still seems... Yeah. I don't know. That's fair. Yeah, if you're doing it to make carts, that makes sense. Do they have the cart stuff? Oh wait, Bucket. Bucket has theirs. I don't know how it is, though. I only know Game Boys. I only know Game Boys. Eventually I want to learn other consoles. But I tried looking at PS3s and I got really scared. Okay. So same way as Game Boy carts. Okay, so just with the donor chips. That's not bad. And then you use what? The... Well, no, PS3s are terrifying because all the backwards compatibility ones have all that shit going on. Also, I don't mod original Game Boys. What was that? That was my phone. No, 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 not Game Boys. I mostly do Game Boy Advances, which is... But 2001? It was 2001, 2002, I think. Yeah, so if you flash with a Sony... That makes sense. Yeah, that might be fun. Okay. Is there like a go-to cart creator for the SNES? Like, is there an SNES HDR? Well, that's because PSPs are interesting. I just hear a lot of horror stories about PSPs. Oh, I meant for the cartridges themselves. Oh wait, by adapter you mean like the thingy. Not like the full cart. Yeah. Okay. That's not terrible. I mean, I guess the adapter would probably be the easiest way too. Like, even if they aren't all of them, that's not a terrible thing to learn how to make. I need a PSP. Yeah, that makes sense. I want a PSP and a Vita, or just the Vita. I used to have a PSP, but I sold it. That's because the PSP batteries are... they have problems. I'm not knowledgeable enough to communicate exactly what all the problems are, but they have problems. Good night. Yeah, there's like some battery drain or something. I'm not sure. There's someone I talk to a lot, Mike. They used to mod like PSPs as like a side gig growing up. And they yeah. They're not a... Hi, Homo. Bep left 3 hours early for the ASMR. I just think that you'd find that funny. Yeah. I still have not seen any of KK's ASMRs. There are a few that are like extremely my brand that I've had linked to me. No, I'm doing terribly. I still can't focus and play games at the same time. Yeah. I still want to do... I want to do Armored Core on... That's going to be a lot of soldering. Maybe I just do Kirby. No, Armored Core's so fun. Yeah, I'm just pushing buttons at this point. The problem with Armored Core on Sunday is it involves a pin lift, and I've never done a pin lift, and I'm sure a pin lift is very easy. I have the dental tools. I use Kester something something. The one that's a lot of lead. I don't know, I have like a pound of it over there. Yeah, like, I have the tools, and I have a lot of the practice for, like, other types. I just haven't done this one specific thing in soldering, so it's kind of intimidating. And I also need to clean before I can do it, because it's not like a Game Boy where I can just do it anywhere. It's actually like a big console. So, I don't know. It's also just more expensive. And I don't have like a million PlayStations. Like I only have one. If I fuck it up, it's ruined. I'm not gonna get no clean solder. I'm going to get the good letter stuff. I get the good leaded stuff. Solder fumes are cool. I have good flux. I have good tools. I did not cheap out or like get like shitty whatever. Like at this point, I have a good setup. If I fuck up, it is a. Actually, I have a PS2. No, for Armored Core, I would use a PlayStation 1. I have an optical drive emulator for it. So, yeah, no, basically, if I fuck up on soldering, it is entirely because of skill. It's not like, oh, I used the bad things, or oh, I had the bad wire, or any of that. There is no excuse for any time I mess up. It is entirely because of a skill issue, or because I got impatient, or I was like, you know, doing it in a bad mindset to do like fine detail work, which is still a skill issue. So, which is nice though. It is like, obviously you don't need super nice stuff to solder, but it does make it easy. And there is something nice that I can never blame my tools. There's just, I don't know, it's a nice feeling to know that it's never my tool's fault, it's always my fault. And like, obviously I could get nicer tools. I like tools. I like collecting tools. I get tools because they're cool to me, not because I think it'll make me better at something. But, But it's still, it's nice to have nice tools. Nice tools make things easier than they could be. A full JVC kit. Oh, like the full, yeah. No, I'm happy with, I have 2 irons now. That's enough for me. I don't know. There's like a bunch of stuff that would be cool to have, but I don't really need. Like, it'd be really cool to have an oscilloscope. It'd be really cool to have a microscope. I might actually get a microscope. A microscope would be really useful to have, I think. Because my eyesight's not very good. And for the... what is it? Is it 0402 or 0403? I'm getting really tired. Those parts. The tiny ones. Before... The tiny ones, that's like the limit of what we do by hand. Yeah, 0402. I mean, some people do a 301 by hand, but those people are crazy. 0402 is just the limit of what I can actually do by eye. It would be nice to have a scope for them. Although I think I have some modeling equipment I might be able to use with like magnifying visor. For like model trains and stuff. I'll try using that, I think, next time and see if it makes it easier. The scopes are cool. Like oscilloscopes and microscopes. I mean, different kinds of scopes, but they're both really, really cool. I mean, there's a lot of really nice stuff I could get. There's like desoldering pumps and all sorts of nice hot air kits, and then there's like reflow equipment, and I don't know. I'm happy with my iron. I have like the little miniware hot plate. That thing is great. Like, I have enough. Like, my equipment is good enough that it's never at fault, but it's not like so nice that I have dumped thousands on equipment or anything. Like, I could go nicer, I could get cooler stuff. There's things that I probably can't do with it, but like, for fucking Game Boys, I'm good. We never, there's like no wires. I mean, there is wires, but it's like I would never need to crimp stuff. Cable stripper would be nice. I would like a nice stripper. But I don't know. I'm like, I have a bigger, fatter iron for like if I want to do something where, and then I have something for more delicate work. And like they both have the kind of grips and the tips that I would like for that. And I don't know, I'm pretty happy with it. My desk is covered in bullshit right now. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff that I want my Dremel. My Dremel is back at my dad's, and I was going to give Small Dog the key, but I forgot to message my dad. I'm not really on friendly terms with him. So, whoops. Somebody messaged me again. Oh well. No, it's not that I could get it. I'm just not on the term. I'm not on terms with my dad where I am frequently talking to him and enjoying it. He's happy when I call. Just a little bit estranged, I think. Yeah. Yep, just not the parent I have a good relationship with. It's fine. My mom's awesome. I have an awesome mom. I have an awesome sister. Another sister, still pretty awesome. But I like one of them better than the others. I'm not saying which one is which. I have a brother who we're not very close. And then I have a half-brother who I don't really see much because he's with my dad, but... I'm not commenting on who's my favorite sister. Because there's a chance either one of them watches this later. Probably not. They probably won't. There's not really a favorite sister. There's a sister I, like, get along with a little bit better. But the one that God hates is the Subaru sister. She's fun. I like both my sisters. They're awesome. I don't know. I have good family members. There's just some that also suck. I'll take having a good relationship with at least one parent, though, and having a good relationship with my siblings. None of us have a good relationship with my dad, so it's not like, oh, he's like, oh, family gatherings, he's around or something. No. So, it is how it is. Well, that's how family be. I feel a little weird. Oh god, I'm tired. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this level. This was long. Also, isn't it like Tuck, go to bed. Tuck and Chove, go to bed. Like, please. It's like really late. Oh god, what do you want to know about color? What use? Yes, I remember way too much about color. I mean, thankfully, I've forgotten a lot of it. Why is your hijack? What do you mean, no, we don't support the anime? Isn't he a fucking weeb? Wow, okay, I see how it is. Fuck you. Tell him that I'm cussing him out. Chase after him and tell him that I cussed him out. I probably won't see him. Okay, thank you. Anyway, Anchor, if you want equally separated colors in HSB... I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember exact values. I mean, it depends on what you mean by equally separated. Do you mean like based on RGB value? Like what color space are you talking about? Or do you mean like equal distance? Or do you mean like perceptually? I mean, HSB is kind of a perceptual color space, but it isn't really. Okay, what are you trying to do with it? What are you trying to do with the color? Like, is this for like a coding interview or something? Or is this for a project? Okay, then you want to do it perceptually, and no, there's going to be a lot more things. You want to look up LAB color space, or the CIE LAB. That's going to give you the. That's going to give you the actual information you want. I mean, HSB would probably work fine. Honestly, RGB works fine. I don't know. They all work. Just some of them work. I don't know what's going on. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Try it with RGB first. If there's the Adobe file, it has a triad. There's a few extra points of view. I mean, it's not going to be exact triads. It's going to be what looks nice, probably, generally. Like, remember, artist tools aren't... The goal of graphic software is never to actually give you the real values. It's to give you the values that look right. That look right or feel right or that you want. So, if you're just using it to get triads, just use it to get triads. If you're using it to try to do something programmatic with shaders, then you might need to reconsider. But I personally, I don't know, it's probably fun. Like, basically, I would always trust an artist. And, like, a lot of this is built on feedback from artists. HSB isn't perfectly perceptual. Neither is HSL. But yeah, and I don't... It's a little weird. You can look it up. It's overly complicated. Yeah. Yeah, just use grayscale. Give up. Honestly, my approach with colors, you should just give up. It's complicated. I don't know enough about it. Yeah, C-Lab's the right option. But isn't C-Lab based on the actual monitor? Like, I think C-Lab is not a constant. I think it's based on display to display. Because it's perceptual, so it's actually, like, cares about how you're displaying it. I mean, basically, you're gonna have the user set their gamma, I think, is what you do. Yeah, no, I think C-Lab isn't just objective. I think it's based off of the actual device settings. There's some constant, and there's a constant in there, which isn't a constant. It's a variable based on the device, I think. I forget what it's called. I haven't done color work in a little while. I would like to get back into it. There are some VTuber shaders I was thinking about doing. Yeah, I mean, the monitor gamma is going to vary a lot depending on the monitor. Color's bullshit. It's really cool. But it's also one of those things where I would just import a library to handle color for me. Okay, yeah, I am getting very oh god, it's been almost 4 hours. Okay, I like CRTs. I need a CRT. Yeah, I'll sleep soon. Well, first I'm gonna eat chocolates and maybe play with the cats a little. They're upset that I locked them out. And then I'll think about schedule changes. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get everything clean and workable. I'm not making a throne. I'm not making... I am not touching anything financial, I think, for a little while. I mean, I don't need to. I'm fine financially. I don't have the money to spend on stupid stuff, but, like, rent is paid and I have food. And bills are paid. It's fine. There are other streamers that do this full time. So. I mean, like, I guess I would, but, like, I don't know. What would I even get from Throne? Key lights? Key lights would be nice, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. What? That's a normal sneeze. Yeah, somebody clip that, I guess. So that small dog can point to it as what my sneezes are like. Because she likes bringing them up. It's a normal sneeze. Hopefully this VOD saves. Kinda suck if it didn't. I mean, not that it's like a super awesome VOD, but like, I already missed my first stream, so. I'll make like a second VOD channel, maybe, I think on YouTube or something. Awesome, thank you. Fuck. Yeah, I'll check it out, and if I like the clip, I'll add the highlights or something. I think Twitch has like clip highlights. I don't know how Twitch works. We don't have a soundboard. Nobody uses voice, so we don't need a soundboard. I would. If enough people do bug you though, and we do start I will allow you to make a pingable roll if we start making them for some of the other indies that people like watching. And only if people are actually asking for one. I think most people are fine. Go get your cat. I might let you guys get a ping. Maybe. Only if you add like other indies for the pings as well. Yeah, I'm gonna give up, I think. I'm too tired. The tracking of the Saboteur is really good. My mama did a really good job. Like, honestly, I'm really, really happy about it. Only thing I would change is I think I would add lines beneath the headscarf. Just because some people get confused and think it's more like a nurse thing rather than like a hair scarf. Maybe I'll ask her. Maybe after Christmas, I'll see if she has time just to add those 2 lines. No, I'm not a nurse. That's why I need to. It's more like a mechanic, tinkerer. Yeah. Yeah, I'll ask her. Yeah, it's like a bandana, a hair scarf, that kind of thing. Yes, a babushka headscarf. I assume it's a babushka headscarf. Okay, I'm actually mad at how poorly I did tonight. Maybe I'll play myself. Yeah, everybody thinks that. I'm gonna talk to my mama later, I think, about figuring out a way. For my like 1.5, I'm probably going to, the two things that we're going to add is a new bag that matches the avatar a little bit closer based off of a real bag that I get from Kyoto, and then some sort of pattern on the scarf. And maybe a few more toggles. Yeah. So, all right. I am going to call it a night. Who is streaming? Raid channel. Not wearing Matara Khan. I'm not wearing any of these. Raiding people is scary. It feels rude to raid a bigger. I guess I could raid Barry. Barry actually knows who I am. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna do a raid message or something. I'll just raid Barry. I'm not raiding into KK. That's scary. I could raid into Picky. Thank you, Mako. Do you think Picky would be an okay person to raid into? Picky or Barry? Picky. I mean, I could also look for like smaller. Which bug? I mean, Picky doesn't know me. I don't know. Oh, she's playing Peglin. We'll do here. All right, I'm just gonna start raid. Boy. Raid now.